and for everyone that is joining then later and just watching the video. For everybody, for Leona and for everybody who's watching later the video, thank you very much that you have a look on this and that you are interested. First of all, let me explain you what is live peace anyway. Yeah. So I will skip the slides because for you I will go to that first. So Life Peace is finally a non-profit organization that has been created in 2022 in France by my colleague Emmanuel that you just saw before in the video. And for now, we are more than 30 volunteers. So we just work with volunteers, and we had our first really year last year. And saying this, I go back to our vision. So why did we do Live Peace? So Live Peace, the people behind are just people from the event scene, from the peace building, from the fundraising, and so on. And we all had the same feeling that peace is the biggest challenge of our time, and that we have to do anything to to prevent wars and even perhaps prevent the Third World War, and to do something for our children and also the children in all these places in the world where there is war. And on the other hand, we believe that the power of people is the only thing that changed the world. So we are the citizens, we change the world, but we have to stand together and we have to be many, many, many of us so that the politicians change their priorities and really do something. And we have seen we have done so much. So all of you that are running a peace organization, you have done demonstrations, petitions, everything. And nevertheless, we all know that this is not enough to really make the politicians move. So we said, okay, but we are so many. So what can we do to bring millions of people together, and maybe also those that are not yet really in the peace organizations? And we thought, okay, music is really something positive, and it really unites people no matter where they come from and no matter which religion and whatever. So why not doing something with music and bringing people together? So, and there is one example of a music event that really brought many, many people together, even it was not for peace, but for another cause, and that was Live Aid in 1985. And maybe some of you remember. So thousands of people came to the concerts, and 2 billion people watched the concert on the television. So this was an event that really raised attention through music. But nevertheless, for us, this is not enough. It's not about famous artists standing on the stage. It's about all of us coming together on a certain date with music, with art, and really showing that we are one group of citizens, that we unite for peace and on one day. So we said, okay, if we could make it happen, that people will come together always around the 21st of September, which is the International Day of Peace, through music, through art, and just all having this same message, we want peace. And clearly everybody of us has a certain sub message. We all have our topics, but this is the one thing that really unites it all. We want peace. And that also is simple for the normal people that, don't know so many details about peace and war and so on, but they really know that they want peace and that everybody should live in peace. So this is our claim. We want peace. And what are we trying to do? So we are trying to bring as many people and as many events together under one umbrella and showing we are one group. And so last year we had 50 events worldwide. And so we had 10,000 people more or less coming together. The biggest event was our event in France, in Annecy, where we had 8,700 people reached. And we are supported by some famous people from the peace family. And these are 10 Peace Nobel Prize laureates. So we talked to the Peace Nobel Prize laureates and said, look, would you support such an initiative that we create a movement around the 21st of September where all of us, that we anyway do something for peace, are coming under this one umbrella and say, yeah, we are coming together for life, peace, for peace in any way, and saying we want peace all together. And this year we said, okay, we have to grow. Yeah, the movement has to grow to really raise attention. And we have a twofold strategy. So the one strategy is to have one day a really, really large event like a Live Aid, so with, yeah, famous artists, so where we really have broadcasts on the television. But on the one hand, also we want to have more and more of the events of us, of the people around the world. So for this year, we had the dream that we can have 100 events. And so you see now here the map. And you see on the right side already some confirmed cities and mayors. So we started this year to talk really to the mayors of the cities and said, look, you are the mayors. So you are the face of the people in your city. So can you join peace initiatives? And can you say, okay, we also dedicate an event for peace in this time? And so the time that we considered is now the 30th until the 29th of September, because the 21st of September is a Monday. And clearly we need a certain time, a broader time where people can do the event, because not everybody can do it on the same weekend. So we have now more or less 20 events. And yeah, and we are talking to you in the hope that you could also join, and that you can take one of your events that you anyway will undertake, or maybe you try or you plan to do something between the 13th and the 29th of September. And it can be anything. It can be just a gathering with a guitar. It can be an art event. Yeah, it can be a concert, a larger concert. So everything that has anyhow to do with art. And clearly, what we also recommend is to hold this minute of silence at the 21st of September at 12 p.m. So this is especially for the mayors we talk to. So they all will do that. They will all keep that minute for silence. Yeah, and why join? Yeah, I mean, you all know there are so many initiatives. There are so many people try to do something, and all is extremely important. We just said, okay, we want to do something new, and we want to create a movement of all these people that anyway do something, yeah, and also add large concerts so that we really can raise attention and that we can become a big, big group that looks like one group and that we can unite. So we invite you to become a part of this one big event, of this one big movement. And what we will do, we will put you on our website. We will dedicate one side of our website for you. We will advertise your event in our social media, in our communication to the Peace Nobel Prize laureates, and so on. At the end of this year, we will have a video with all the events, if you have video material, and we will also support you. So what we do, for example, all the graphic design. So if you need a poster, a flyer, if you need social media content, we support you with our volunteers. And sometimes we also support with some applications for funding. We cannot promise you something, but smaller amounts are very often possible. So, for example, we support a peace organization, a female peace organization in Israel, where last year we raised €2,000. This year we hope it could be a little bit more. So these are the things that we do for those people who also want to do an event. What we also do is when we have someone, we also talk again to the mayors. So what we have now in one city, we convince the mayor that he supports one peace organization. So it's in Germany, in Memmingen. And so the mayor now works together with this peace organization and they do the thing together. So he gives them the location, he makes marketing and so on. So this is also a very beautiful thing of support and cooperation that we could force together. Yeah, so this I talked already about it. And yeah, sometimes it's also possible that a Peace Nobel Prize laureate will come to your event. So last year we were very lucky that the International Peace Bureau came to Hamburg in Germany, and also two of our Peace Nobel Prize laureates from ICANN and also Dr. Mukwege, they came to Annecy. Yeah, this is a picture of Annecy. It was really a very nice concert. So with local famous artists, and it was really beautiful to see where families and so many people, and also the artists were really moved by peace. And I think they will go on spreading the word that we need more peace in the world. Yeah, and I mentioned already to you, so this year our strategy is that we can have 100 events worldwide, and that our concert in Annecy from last year could be a little bit bigger. We will also have something small in Paris. And for next year, we really have to have a one large a concert with international stars so that we can have a broadcast on the television, because peace is really so important and we need the attention, we need the politicians to wake up. And we do all this because, like you, we believe that never doubt a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. And it is the only thing that ever has. We believe in that, and I think you believe in that. That's why you're also active for peace. And we really hope that we can convince you to, yeah, to join our little family of peace events around the 21st of September. And if you have any question or you want to talk to me personally about it, if you want to know more about us and whatever, reach out to me. So Sean can give you the contact details. In any case, it's Marilyn at live-peace.com. And we're very happy to talk to you personally about your event. Thank you.